as I was saying, as soon as you come to the internet and ask for help, it's always somebody that's trying to bash you, or always someone that got something negative to say. Like, we all not struggling, or they won't be in our predicament or position one day where they gonna need help. And then there's always people that would get on your comments and get smart, but if they see you in real life, they wouldn't be saying nothing to you. They'll speak to you like, "Oh, how you doing? What's up?" Trying to be your friend, but it's like, you weird. You weird. People could say whatever they want to say, whether you like it or not. You don't have to come on nobody comment being disrespectful and not stand on that. If you're not famous, people will not help you. If you don't come up here with a if you don't come up here crying and boo-hooing and all this stuff like that, people won't help you. If you get up here and just be your natural self and speak what's really going on in your life, people will turn blindsided. But it's another person that will get on this internet with the same problem that you're going through. They need the same help that you need, but they will help them. So I don't get it. We all is going to hit rock bottom in life. With y'all president that y'all got in this office, we all going to need help. With all the stuff that's going on with the electricity, it's about to be so much money that we're going to have to pay on these light bills that we're not going to be able to afford these light bills. So why not, if the internet can help you, if strangers can help you, why not get the help? It's crazy because when you need the help is nowhere to be found. It's nowhere to be found where you need the help. And that's crazy. It could be somebody on this internet right now that just got the same thing that I'm going through. They would get all the help they need. And I guess that just God sending they help. But it's just crazy when you going through something and your last option is to reach out and make a GoFundMe and nobody even helps you with your donation. And that's just crazy. It makes you wonder, like, this the life that we really live? And then, people always say, "Oh, get a job, get a this, get that." You could have a job and still not be able to afford your bills. You could have a job and be able to just barely pay off your bills, but still have to, you know what I'm saying? And people think because you go get a job, like you're going to get hired right there and then. No, you got to go put the application in. You got to go through the process. You got to go through all this background check. That's a lot of stuff that you got to go through in order for you just to get a job. And then people think like getting a job, they paying all this money. No, you still not even getting paid a lot of money. I had worked, I just lost my job. Latifah, he just a white man or a white woman that's miserable. That I hope that the universe put him at his last where he got to reach out to the internet for help. And people would say these same things that he's saying because some people are just ignorant. You just got to just let them say what they want to say because it's a free speech. People are entitled to what they want to say. People are entitled to their opinion. I'm entitled to not to respond or get mad, and I'm entitled to feed into it. But everything that don't need a reaction. But yeah, we all gonna get to that point where we gonna need help, and you gonna feel hopeless. Like, okay, I done did this GoFundMe, and you gonna feel hopeless, cause that's how life make you feel. When you got your back against the wall and you did everything that you could do, and your last option was, okay, let's do this GoFundMe. and then nobody donate, you have to figure it out. I see why people in the streets, they selling drugs, they doing this, they doing that, because life is hard. Life is already hard trying to survive. So now trying to maintain your bills, you working 20 jobs just to keep your bills paid, and you still can't keep your bills paid. That's a lot. That's a lot for anybody to have to deal with. Then everybody in the community acting like it's help and they can help you, but nobody out there really trying to help you. You gotta help yourself. I don't post on my GoFundMe on all social media accounts and still haven't got nothing. But it's all good. It's a little discouraging, but it is what it is. There's nothing I could do. I can't force nobody to do nothing, donate. I can't force nobody to give me anything. But it's just a life that we live. And I honestly feel like if I was famous, if I was Fantasia, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Alicia Keys, if I was
Shaq,
famous, Kai Cenat, all of them, people would be
Joe Biden,
throwing their money. If I was Trump, people would be throwing their money at
Kamala
me.
Harris.
But because I'm not the people, I'm not famous, I'm just a black girl from the hood that's trying to make it out the hood and trying to maintain her bills and keep food on the table and take care of her household and give back, is no help. And for your information, Grove Street Food, Grove Street, whatever your name is, I did have a job. And I quit because I was being verbally abused by a manager that was white and an employee that was black. I was verbally abused in front of the whole staff, saying that I was going to commit suicide. And they was concerned about me. One of the managers said, and his employee. And neither one of them are doctors, and none of the stuff that they said was true. And then they did not have the doctor that worked for the company involved in the meeting if they felt like I was going to commit suicide. So yes, I did have a job, Groove. And yes, I just left my job because I was being verbally abused. And no, I tried to get a lawyer, and I can't get a lawyer because it's a nonprofit organization. I was told that I would have to get a private lawyer, and I would have to pay $2,000 or more. I don't have $2,000 or more. I don't have that type of money to pay for a lawyer. So if anything else that you would like to know about me, just ask me before you assume. I did have a job. I was verbally abused at my job, mentally. The white supervisor and the black employee was lying. So I did have a job. It sounds like a lawsuit, but I'm not able to get a lawsuit because I don't have the funds to get a private lawyer. I was told that I would have to pay at least $2,000 for a private lawyer to go over my case because I was working for a non-profit organization. And because I don't have $2,000, I don't have friends, I don't have family, I don't have support to get the $2,000, I cannot sue the job. So I'm unemployed. So when I go look for other jobs, that's going to follow me because I quit. I was not going to continue to keep working somewhere when I was bringing a good work ethic to be verbally abused by nobody. Because nobody should have to go to work every day for a company make them rich, to go to work to be verbally abused by an employee and a supervisor for what? You don't wake up and come to work and you're not a nurse, you're not a doctor, you've never been specialized in no type of medical field to tell somebody in front of a group of people that they're going to commit suicide. No. I used to help people vote. So the way my job worked was I used to work where I used to help people work. So it was based on events. That's a type of job that I did. It was based on events. Whenever we did events, we got paid. And sometimes events could have been for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on how the events was conducted. That's how we got paid. So no, I did not have $2,000. Could I have saved up $2,000? Yes, I could have. But I'm a mother, so I have bills and I have kids and I have grandkids. So what I decided to do, to make sure that me and my kids keep a roof over our head, to make sure my kids have food and clothing, to make sure my grandkids have, because that's what I do as a mother. Now, had I would have knew I was gonna wake up and had to be mandatory to be at the meeting mandatory, and I was gonna be the target, I wouldn't have went. But life happens. Nobody perfect. I'm not up here telling you that you should get a job or you should do this and you should do that. Because why? That's not none of my business what you're doing. If you have a job, if you don't have a job, I don't care. But this is the internet. And this is what people do. When you come to the internet, you talk about what's real. You talk about what's real in life. People want to bash you down. People want to throw you down and, da-da-da-da. But it is what it is. I didn't quit over my feelings. I quit because I was verbally abused. And I would never deal with being verbally abused. I was dealing with enough. I was dealing with my mom with cancer, taking care of my mom with cancer, and working, and taking care of my family. I was dealing with a lot. So to go to work and they knew that I was dealing with my mom battling cancer and still coming to work and thinking that you're going to verbally abuse me in front of everybody, you crazy. So I guess you would have stood there, right, Groove? You would have stood there. You would have went to work. You would have let them verbally abuse you. You would have let them keep lying until that you was going to commit suicide in front of everybody. Now everybody looking at you sideways. You would have stayed there, right? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I did so much for that company. But I get so much joy. People liked me because I was a bright person. I talked to people. I smiled. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad. I wasn't sad. I wasn't having an attitude. So look, things happen. Life goes on. This is my story. This is my story. Nobody perfect. Nobody perfect. And one day, we all, when I say we all gonna hit rock bottom, we all gonna hit rock bottom. We gonna all need support for somebody or somewhere. Never think that you better than nobody. And always watch what you speak on other people because it may turn around and happen to you. And just because I'm speaking about what I'm going through, somebody else might be going through it too, but don't want to speak on it. No. leech off the government. Life is life. And you probably dependent on the government too. That's why you gotta watch what you say. But you know what, Gru? I'm gonna let the universe handle you. My ancestors gonna handle you. My ancestors is coming for you. Karma about to tear you up right now.
I'm not joking.
That's the problem. We so quick in a hurry to judge one another instead of really trying to help one another. But may my ancestors come for you. May karma come for you for speaking bad about me. You don't even know me. Because I'm up here sharing my story and I'm telling my truth and I'm asking for help. I'm a bad person. I'm depending on the government. Wow, that's crazy. My ancestors going to handle you though. My ancestors will handle you. Karma is going to come for you.
Why did X spend his childhood in prison? When X was 15, he spent most of his time with his girlfriend.
Just know, one day, we all going to need help. One day, we're going to be in a position where we need that help. And I'm going to let you know, if you at a job where you being verbally abused, and even the manager is not defending you, you do not need to be there. Nobody should have to get out their bed every day and leave their family to go work somewhere where they being verbally abused by employees, by managers, supervisors. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves for their mental to be messed up. Then this already is messed up. I left and I do it again because my mental come first. I'm already was dealing with my mom with cancer. Dealing with that. Then I'm working, trying to pay bills, trying to take care of my family, trying to do this, trying to do that, take care of myself. I was dealing with a lot and I would leave again. We'd get up every day to make a company rich. Why not get up every day to get your own business and start your own business, make yourself rich? And then you get up here and you just talk. And then you just be honest. And then it's always somebody that's trying to bash you. Like they better than you. Like their life so perfect. Instead of you bashing me, donate to my GoFundMe. I would appreciate that. But you won't do that though, because you ain't got the money. You can't help me, but you would bash me. That's the problem. We'd rather see each other down than trying to lift people up. Life is wonderful. I just say my prayers to everybody that they don't never have to get to a point where they gotta depend on nobody or the internet or nobody for help, because we're gonna all one day hit that rock bottom. We're gonna all have to depend on the government.
My chain. Got my chain? No, I'm not getting you one either. Why you think I'm playing with you? Let him go. Who you supposed to be? Dad, it's okay. Dad, he wasn't surprised. That was my father. So I'm supposed to be afraid.
Let me go and keep promoting myself. Keep posting my content. Keep doing what I'm doing. Because I'm not going to get discouraged. 100% I'm going to be okay. And I thank you for saying that. And, yeah, because I'm me. I'm an Aries, and I'm always going to figure it out. One way or another, I'm going to figure it out. I am going to figure it out because that's what this life is. Life will have you figuring out a lot of stuff. And it is okay. But remember, everybody that's famous need hope. Everybody that's famous needs support. And that's the problem. We don't stick together in the black community. And the other races is always trying to judge us. Like they better than us. Nobody's better than us. We all gonna hit rock bottom. But I'm gonna let my ancestors at Karma handle you groove. Other than that, y'all have a nice day.